Oh my gosh, hello. I think someone, oh, hey. Okay. Now people are coming through. Hey, y'all, hey. Okay, so I originally planned on doing an all signs, like, collective reading, but, I'm tired. I'm more tired than I expected myself to be at this hour today. So, we're just gonna do a collective reading. We'll still do it for career and finances, but it's we're not doing the individual signs. Look at this. Get your money back. And then we also have bad health. So you could have made some kind of poor investment. Let's see. I need to make more like money cards for that deck, because I only have like really 2 in there, and they're pretty specific. Let's just see what the tarot is talking about. What it's talking about. It's warm as hell in here. The Simpson. Thank y'all for coming through, though, and leaving likes on the live is much appreciated. So we have the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Wands reversed. Three of Swords. You could be forgiving something, forgiving yourself. You could have made some kind of poor financial decision. Like, this could have just been something where at one point in your life, you were making good or decent amounts of money. Yet you're here. I need to tell you this every 4 seconds on YouTube. Somebody's doing cards. You're here, though. No one's gonna watch it, and you're here. So, are you just clarifying yourself as a nobody? Thanks for letting us know that. Okay. Thanks for letting us know that you love to spend your time doing things you supposedly hate. Because you hate yourself that much. You like to spend your time with things that you hate and things that you don't like. But anyways. Whoa, this is crazy. Yo mama a devil worshiper. Like, this is wild. What is the point of coming in here? Anyways. You could have made a poor financial decision. And there was some regret around that. Well, let's see. You could have lost your, like, creative drive in a sense. Because it keeps showing, like, sexuality. And sexuality and creative energy are one and the same. But this is something that's rebuilding within you. Yeah, there is some kind of, like, business or financial opportunity that you stepped away from because it wasn't fruitful necessarily. And you stopped because you didn't really see the you stopped investing in it because you didn't see, you're struggling to see it being fruitful or successful. But then we have, and so, like, you thought that the situation would not change, that there wouldn't be progress, but we have, you should ask more questions as well. So, like, there's more to this. Six of Swords. Transition moving forward. Six of Wands. Let me clarify the. Look, we have the Knight of Cups again. Not again, but speaking of creative endeavors again. Finding success in your creative endeavors. After soul searching? Oh, so some of you, this could be something like you're some kind of artist, like you make music or something and you put it down for a long while. You could have even, like, really thought of giving up on this, like, dream or goal of yours. But after doing some soul searching, you find your creative spark again. You find the curiosity that drives you. We have the Four of Cups reversed, coming into a sudden awareness that your own negative thoughts are really what held you back. Clarify the Six of Swords. My nail is broken. Okay, clarify the Six of Swords. Damn, okay. We have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords. This is like moving forward strategically acting on an idea, on some inspiration. Yeah, manifesting, Magician, creating something. It's like you resume after a while of pouring into yourself and like recalibrating your mental. You resume some kind of passion project and you see a great return from it. Okay. So I guess let's pull what kind of distractions or obstacles you may have to avoid going forward on your journey, because it seems like you already have things figured out for the most part. You already know what direction you're going in, and you're doing the work, putting in the effort, and you have a goal in sight of you. But I do want to I want to be on here a little bit longer than just like 15 minutes. So actually, I guess I'll just put it on top of here. Okay. Okay. I want to give it at least a decent 25 minutes. All right. So what kind of obstacles do you have to be prepared to avoid in the future? We have the Three of Wands, preparation. Preparation is key. Nine of Pentacles. You may work best on your own. Well, hold on. You're the Ten of Swords. What the heck? A Devil card? And the Hangman. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so something that might get in the way of your progress is like the fear of failure. Don't let the fear of failure paralyze you into non-action. If you focus too much on the future, it makes it so the energy can't freely flow because you're projecting a particular ideal onto the manifestation. And whenever you are overthinking or kind of in a state of analysis paralysis, worried and concerned about whether or not you'll be successful, that's when you need to take a moment to pause and breathe. And return back to yourself. Remember who you are and why you're doing these things. Remember why you're pursuing this goal. And embrace the joy of the moment. Because that'll allow for your finances to flow in. We have the King of Swords. Hierophant reverse. Nine of Wands reverse. And the 10 of Wands reverse. And there's the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant here. Because you have either like some kind of unconventional beliefs or like some kind of beliefs that are holding you back from making the most rational decisions. Like indoctrination. Oh my gosh, please, thank you. Clarify the Hierophant. You're the King of Cups. And the Empress reverse. Okay, yeah. So you could have like some kind of belief that you need to be emotionally available at all times for everyone. And that puts an immense amount of stress and unnecessary anxiety onto yourself by wanting to like mother everyone. Empress reverse and the King of Cups. You constantly trying to help others emotionally regulate dysregulates your own emotions. But when you release that burden and you acknowledge and accept that you are not responsible for the emotional state of anyone outside of yourself, that's when the ball gets rolling. Wheel of Fortune, when things move forward. So in your heart, you may want to like make space and make time and essentially just constantly prioritizing other people's emotions, because this is what you're used to with the Hierophant reverse. This is what you're used to doing. This is what you're used to, how you're used to showing up in the world for other people. You're used to showing up for other people, but not for yourself. And in order to do that, you're going to have to utilize your rational mind more than your compassion. You have to lead with your intellect in order to protect your own energy so that you have enough for yourself to continue your pursuit. Part of you could have been this person, this like overgiving, emotionally available, constantly emotionally available, always regulating other people's emotions, prioritizing their comfort over yours. You could have developed this kind of persona due to because you expected for that if you didn't, there would be like arguments and potentially even like fights or abuse. You could have been adultified as a child to where your parents relied on you emotionally and or like they like you had to monitor and be aware of your parents' emotional state because they were like easily set off, quick to anger. And so you had to like tiptoe around them and monitor them emotionally in order to understand like how safe you were to move a certain way. It's like you hid yourself. High Priestess. You were trained and conditioned to hide yourself and to make yourself smaller for the comfort of other people. So those are some like obstacles that you need to be aware of on your path towards financial independence, financial freedom. You will get it. It is achievable, and you will be able to manifest it off of your own passions. However, you're going to need to put yourself first and to be present in the moment, which is something that can be challenging for you because of the way that you were brought up. You could have previously never really been allowed to prioritize yourself. Eleventh house, and then we have the moon, and we have Gemini. This is sharing your inner world, sharing your thoughts. And sharing your ideas, particularly online. And this could cause, like, outrage for some reason. Because you could be exposing people's secrets in a way with the Tower card and the High Priestess. And it's like people are really mad that you're at peace. There's also like a wish come true with the 11th house. Something you deeply desire. This could also be you becoming very popular over the internet, people discussing you, talking about you. And the conversation can be very divisive, like polarizing. You're a polarizing figure. Some people are like instantly enamored by you, while others are repulsed. And those that are repulsed take issue with you because they don't want to believe that the happiness and contentment you project is real, because for them to acknowledge that your contentment, your happiness is real would mean that they have to acknowledge that true happiness and contentment is achievable, and they're just not doing those things to achieve that for themselves. And basically to acknowledge your happiness as being authentic highlights to them the areas in which they have given up on themselves in their own lives. And so in order to affirm their own self-limiting beliefs, in order to affirm in order to continue remaining comfortable in their lack of initiative they have over their own lives, they feel the need to disprove your happiness, to disprove that you're stable, particularly emotionally. Like, people really want to project that like unhappiness on you, emotional instability. Oh no, yeah, this is definitely some weirdo shit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call that it there. And I don't know, like this week I haven't been feeling like these past, like last Friday when I was live on TikTok, I have not really been feeling coming at 6 p.m. Like, I don't know, I feel like that is just not the schedule that I'm on right now. And I think that's why I'm sleepy right now. Because, like, man, I don't know. I just feel like I want to do the lives later. So I'll definitely be here next Wednesday. But it might be, like, at some random ass hour. Because that's just how I'm feeling right now. And I need to honor how I feel. So yeah, I hope this resonated and brought you tons and tons of clarity. Thank you to any and everybody who came through on the live and especially engaged and left a like on the live and things of that nature, left like little hearts and stuff. It's very appreciated and it's very nice. Pardonnez-moi. After this live uploads, there should be information in the description box of how to book a reading with me. And that being said, I'm sleepy, y'all, so I'm gonna call this a night and go about my business. But I will see you guys next Wednesday, okay? Remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. Bye, y'all.